Dale here to share from the scriptures today, and from Acts chapter 17 and verse 27. And this verse was actually, this whole passage was preached upon this past Sunday at Cross Life Helensvale by David Bernard, who came and joined us from Overseas Mobilisation to share a little bit about the mission, but he shared a lot with us from the scriptures from this passage in Acts chapter 17. But there's one verse that has stood out to me ever since, and I thought I'd share again with you today, which in verse 27 of Acts 17, it says that they should seek God, that is all people, that they should seek God and feel their way toward Him and find Him. Feel their way toward Him and find Him. And then Paul says, yet He isn't actually not far from any one of us. Yet He is actually not far from any one of us. And I've been just pondering that truth, that God is at work in all of His creation, and He is here. He is in and through all things. And we learn this about Jesus being a part of all things. He is in the book of Colossians, where it talks about how in Him and through Him are all things. And I'm amazed that in the beautiful things in this world, all the things in this world, God is at work, and He has created this marvelous planet. But He is at work in all people, and He desires that they would be feeling their way towards Him, that they would find Him. He's not far from any one of us. And even more so for the Christian who has the seal of the Holy Spirit, who has that promise and inheritance of salvation. First of all, the most important part being our relationship with Jesus Himself and the forgiveness that comes in that relationship with Jesus, that restoration, that reconciliation. But beyond that, it's not just that. It is so much more than that. It is the joy and the privilege of being part of what God is doing in and through the earth in bringing His kingdom come. We know as Christian people that He is with us, He is in us, and He is just a breath away. That is so incredibly true. But even for the unbeliever, down the road, across the street, in your school, your university, your workplace, or in your friends and colleagues and the places where you spend your time and your hobbies, He is not far from any of us, any human being. He is but a breath away. And I would pray today that we would realize that truth. We would know the power of God so close to us and in us as Christian people, the Holy Spirit at work inside of us. Might I encourage you today to pause and to think and to reflect on that, and to deeply seek the Lord. Seek Him and feel your way toward Him. That's even what Paul was encouraging in this passage here to these people at the Areopagus and to all people. And the gospel is, of course, for all. There is this something inside of us that yearns for something more. And the great Father Augustine said that our hearts are restless until they find rest in You. They find rest in God. And so I believe that to be true today. And I pray that you would find rest for your souls. You would find peace in Jesus, for His yoke is easy and His burden is light. And so I pray that for me, and I pray that for you today. And I really do hope that you have the time to pause in this moment and reflect on that. Well, I encourage you also to be at Cross Life Helensvale this coming Sunday. We're going to continue our series in mission. We are at the last Sunday of May Mission Month, which is crazy how quick that has happened. But we'll have Luke and Belle Harland with us, and they're going to be sharing a bit about what their ministry has been and the mission that's been going on in Chiang Rai in northern Thailand. And it's going to be great to hear from them and to encourage them as they encourage us as well. And so that's going to be a great opportunity. And we're going to continue in the book of Acts, in Acts chapter 3. I'm really looking forward to preaching on the first 10 verses of Acts chapter 3. Bless you. Hope to catch you then. And got a few more exciting things, as always, on a Sunday to talk about. So I'll put that little teaser out there, and I look forward to hearing you Sunday and announcing a couple of exciting things that are happening in the life of the church in the near future. So encourage you in that as well. God bless. Have a great day. Until then.